Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we currently have too many diplomatic relations. We have a lot of vassals at the moment, and we need to kind of stop vassalizing. We have too many of them, and we're not really going to be able to annex them anytime soon, because for most of them, there's just ludicrous amounts of aggressive expansion here. So, there's a lot. There's a lot. In most cases, it's not going to be so great. Roman Transalpine Gaul, of course, we are working on dealing with. Are we still actually annexing them? Are we making progress on that? We are. I do want to continue working on the opinion there. So we'll go ahead and go in here and improve relations with them. There we go. And that'll be able to come up by quite a lot more. So that's good. We'll get started on that. Now, we are in need of doing some coring, and we're also in need of finishing out admin ideas here. That's only one away, so I think we'll focus on getting this idea done first, and then we'll core. I think that's the overall concept. We can convert provinces to Zoroastrian, and we will definitely do so. Although we could just grant stuff over to Armenian Canada. That is a possibility. Might not be the worst idea. A couple of separatists over here in Armenian Canada. Honestly, they can deal with it. Of course, we have this army right here. We may as well head on in. We'll get that done. Cool. Oh, that was a bit of a lag spike there. Cool. No real problem, though. That's fine. So we could cancel this. If we're just going to give this to Armenian Canada, it's reasonably okay. We don't have any cores or claims adjacent to them or that are accessible by sea that we can grant them. Okay, so we physically cannot grant them these cores. Or actually, we have to core them to grant them, I think. Maybe? If I'm reading that correctly. I don't know. We haven't had to do that previously, but... Let me read that tooltip again. Armenian Canada. We don't have any cores or claims adjacent to them or that are accessible by sea that we can grant them. That's core/claim. I'm dumb. We wanted to grant provinces. Yeah, they won't accept any of this right now because that'll cause them to become overextended. So I'm not going to bother coring any of this. I'm just going to give it to Armenian Canada, I think. I would like to have another colonial nation over here. But since we do have too many diplomatic relations as is, maybe it's for the best. It probably is for the best, actually. So that's all good. We'll get this capped back, no problem. More separatists up over here. We're not surprised that Armenian Canada is having some difficulties with that. They've got it reasonably under control. I mean, they could handle this, but we'll do it for them. Cool. And we'll just head down over here. Done. So we're going to be doing a lot better once we get our governing cap modifier coming up. That on its own is going to be worth about 300 governing cap, which is huge. We have some Coptic Zealots and Innu Zealots up here. Okay. Coptic Zealots are... That's a pretty good chunk of troops, actually. We're going to put in our best general here, and then we'll head up like that. We'll see how that goes. They have a pretty wide combat front, but we have a really, really good general. And let's see what their tech is like. That looks reasonably fine. Okay, we have some more zealots over here. Yep, Coptic zealots, that's fine. We're having some issues up over this way. We'll handle that. And over here. No problem. We'll handle that too. This isn't really a big concern for us. I want to prevent them from attacking over this way. We'll have some troops popping in here momentarily. 24.3. Okay. Hellenic Zealots up over this way. Sure. We'll move these guys in, and I'll wait a little bit. We're also going to move some troops around over this direction. We'll get them in position to deal with that. Cool. We'll cap this back, no problem. And we'll cap this back, no problem. They're fighting each other. All good. And we'll bring this army down. Oh, they decided to attack us here. It looks like we're fine to fight these with just a single army, by and large. So that's good. Kree Separatists over here. Not a problem. We'll tick forward and let that finish up. Rebels are successful. Yeah. That's all fine. Okay, we finished a conversion, and we will get another one going. Beautiful. Okay. This is going mediocrely. And we'll just spread these guys out a bit. Cool. We'll take this back, and these guys are heading in here. A revolt over this way. We're not shocked by any of this, for the record. Okay, so we'll take this back. How are things looking over here? They look reasonably fine. More separatists over in Armenian Canada. Sure. Like I said, this is unsurprising that this is happening right now. We're going to head up over this way. We'll cap this back. And we'll send these guys down after this force. Armenian Canada can handle this on their own, to be clear. So it should be fine. And this is all fine over this way as well. Cool. Just double checking that nothing spawned over here, and it looks like it did not. Okay. So they're going to cap here, but we actually catch them before they cap. So that's beautiful. We'll park this force over this way for the moment. And Armenian Canada, are you guys going to no longer be overextended if we give you more territory? They'd still be overextended. Okay, we'll give them some time. And that's all fine. They've got this under control. They're capping this back. Beautiful. We'll send somebody to organize a response, I suppose. We're going to reach our max on mill power pretty soon. 1309. We can store 1498, so we can actually get techs at this point. I like it. Hindu zealots out over here. We will go deal with those. No problem. We do have some provincial unrest right now, and that's due to our overextension. We need Armenian Canada to get rid of their overextension so that we can foist our overextension off on them and make them deal with it. That's how this is working. Perfect. Land leader shock. Okay, cool. I would absolutely love it if we could grant some of these out. Not yet. Okay. Sunni zealots, and that's completely fine. I'll just pop a leader over here. It's okay. This isn't a big deal. We do get civil service here, so admin tech cost drops by 10%, and also we get that sweet, sweet 25% governing cap. So we are currently at 1560 governing cap. We grab this, we're expecting about another 300, so like 1860, something around those lines. Got it. And 1860, exactly. Fantastic. That was all math in my head. Okay. Sounds good. So that's fantastic. There is a rebel faction over here that we'll go deal with. No problem. And at this point, we will save up for admin tech. That'll be fine. We're at plus 140 right now. We're 9 years ahead of time. And we are also not currently having printing press. Now, printing press did spawn in our territory, and it's getting close. But we're not quite there yet. It's going to be a little bit. We got another conversion done. And we will continue to convert. We do have some unity now. Okay. That's interesting. So we went over here, and we got our colony self-sustaining down this way. Beautiful. We'll send a colonist in over here. Armenian La Plata is growing in strength, as is Armenian Brazil. And Armenian Canada needs to get everything under control here. Eventually they will, I'm sure. Our colony in San Antonio became self-sustaining as well. That's excellent, too. And we'll deal with those separatists in a moment. There we go. I didn't actually see where those were. Probably out over here. Yes. That's not a big deal there. And this isn't a big deal here either. So we'll pop this leader in, and we'll just head up there. Only the 2 armies. Looks good. Okay. Now, one thing I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to go to Armenian Canada, and I'm going to influence the nation. Because this gives them an extra monarch, or an extra point to the monarch category they're weakest in. Currently dip, but I was hoping that would actually give them admin power. It wouldn't, but I'm still going to do it. Okay. So we will try to grant them more provinces as we become available, or as that becomes available, rather. We've got some separatists down over here in Armenian Canada that we will continue to deal with, and additional separatists in Armenian Canada up here. No problem. That's all completely fine. The Kusa Federation just declared war on Armenian Canada, and that's these guys down here. Okay. We don't currently have a diplomat. We will get to that in a moment, and we're going to start moving this army southward. That did not select the army. We're going to start moving this army southward, and this army as well. Armenian Canada has this under control. Once our diplomat gets back, we will enforce peace. Cool. So we're going to, actually, they are right here. But we don't have a diplomat for another 14 days, sadly. And Kola just declared war on Armenian La Plata. Can Armenian La Plata take them? I don't know. They have 42k. No, Armenian La Plata cannot take them. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with both of these. And our diplomat is now free. So first things first, we are going to enforce peace here. The Kusa Federation rejects that, obviously. We're going to bring in this leader here, and we're going to come south, and we're going to bring these guys in as well. Okay. Next, we're going to have to wait 82 days before we can intervene with Armenian La Plata. So, in we go. And we'll take this back. We can now grab our Miltech. Land morale, military tactics, and new infantry. That's huge. That means that we're going to be just ludicrously powerful. We definitely want to take things that are better in offensive pips here. So we'll certainly do that. Okay, these guys are going to come on over eventually. And I'd love to see them eliminate some of these armies. Ming is no longer a valid rival for us. Okay. Confucian Zealots out over here, not a problem. I'm going to roll up a new military leader if we could, but we can't, so I guess we're not going to do that. I'm going to move this one over, and we'll come down here. Okay. So I'd like to chase down this force, but actually I'm going to have these guys head them off. And we'll just come in over this way. Kispoko and... Okay, that's these guys here. Let's actually go eliminate them. And then Kiskis down over here. Okay. That's fine. So we need to come up over here and enforce this piece, but we just don't have the ability to do that at this moment. Okay. So we're going to come down over here and take that capital fort. 20 more days here until we can intervene here. And we should start moving this army northward, at least to here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, so now we can go to Kala here, and we can enforce peace. They won't accept, but we are now in charge of this war. Cool. So we're going to win this battle, obviously. They're locked into us. And we're going to, cut them in half here by moving up this direction. Now, how many are actually in this? Okay, that's fine. That's fine, too. So it's basically everybody up over here. Cool. We should be reasonably okay here. I do want to get a leader in over here. We can't put one in at this moment. We may lose this battle. We'll see. They have huge numbers here. And that's now defensive ground for them, which isn't good for us. We're going to move these guys over to here and deal with that. Cool. And I believe that we cannot grant provinces while at war. So that's sad. Okay. How's this battle looking down here? We may lose this. Actually, no, we're not losing this at all. Our tech is just too good. Okay. So we're going to move up over this way. We win this battle. That's a big deal. And we are going to begin a siege up over this way. Okay. Cool. So this all looks reasonably fine for the moment. This is now done. We're going to make our way down over here. And sure, welcome to the faith. I want these guys to come up here and eliminate this Kusan army. But our tech is just ludicrous at this point, so we are completely fine. There's no problem here. We won this siege. We're going to go finish off the keys. There we go. And we can convert provinces. These are not sorted by... Oh, they are sorted by unity. Okay. That might just be a display bug there. Because Poco doesn't want to give anything up right now. But, you know, maybe taking the territory down here would get us a colonial nation. That'd be awfully nice. So that way we wouldn't have to rely on Armenia and Canada actually getting cores done. That would be awfully convenient. We're going to continue heading up over here. And Armenian La Plata is going to get a lot of territory out of this, I believe. This is like all colonial Peru up here. So that might end up being another colonial nation. We'll see. These guys are moving in here for the moment, and that's fine. We'll just move on through. These guys were defeated. Sure, but we'll cap this back regardless. And yeah, this is pretty under control, if I had to be honest. This down here is maybe a little bit less under control, but as this army comes up, it should be much, much better. Old Hellenic Zealots up over this way. No problem. We'll eliminate them with extreme prejudice. Fantastic. So this down over here is not part of the Kusa Federation. Got it. We're going to come down over this way and continue to siege. And we've won this siege as well. Beautiful. And we're just letting our vassals take care of their armies at this point. It's completely fine. We lost 10 devotion, which is sad, but we'll start making our way down. And then over here, how are we doing? We're making some progress. Okay. Moroccan separatists over here are no big deal. We're not surprised by these separatists at all. And we're not going to be looking to vassalize anybody here, for the record. Absolutely no vassalizations will be happening. We're going to annex what we can up here. And these guys can make their way out over this way. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to take what we can. We won a siege down over this way. Beautiful. We're going to make our way up over here and siege down this fort next. They've got a bunch of forts up here, which is unfortunate, but we'll get that done. No real problem. And this war will be done pretty soon, in all honesty. They don't have too much left. They're currently at 83%, and our vassals are running around and dealing with their armies. That all looks good. We're going to make our way up over here and up over here. They recovered a little bit of war enthusiasm, surprisingly. But Armenian La Plata is sending troops up this way, and this will all be fine. Cool. And this is all occupied by us. Fantastic. We're going to head up over this way. And since they're sieging over here, that's all great. We're going to head up over this way next. And that should be a solid battle for us. We're 99% right now. All we need to do is finish occupying. We're going to send you over here. And you over to here. And that should be full occupation, I believe. We're 98% war score right now. We have a revolt out over here. This is no big deal. We'll deal with that. How are things going down over this way? Have we finished up any of these sieges? Not yet, but things are going well. We're 99% war score up this way. Ming has rivaled us, which is hilarious. Okay, let's get these last couple of caps done. We're going to convert over here, of course. And we won our siege down this way, finally. I think now we're going to make our way up over here. We're just going to continue capping forts. Okay, we won this siege as well. We're going to continue capping forts by moving in here. Beautiful. I don't know why they decided to declare this, in all honesty, for either of them. Oh, there's this location down here that we didn't get. We'll walk over there. It looks like our ally is heading there, but we'll head over there just to make sure. Some separatists out over here, no big deal. Fantastic. How are these sieges going? Well, this one is underway. The other one hasn't started just yet, but that's fine. They're attacking up over here, apparently. Okay, fair enough. We're going to wrap up this war very, very shortly. And we'll take everything that we can. Some separatists up over here I'm not concerned about. And we're not going to give any of this to Armenian Canada because I'm hoping that this will all become colonial Eastern America, which would be great. We're at 99%. What are we lacking? Oh, they capped this back over here. Very rude. Very rude indeed. We'll head on over, and that'll be fine. Anything else that we're going to be lacking up here? I don't think so. A bunch more people just entered a golden era. Sure. And we're going to cap this over here and continue to fight them here. Let's check in on our siege status down here. Our armies are just unassailable by theirs, so we can do whatever we want with impunity. Kilwin separatists. Okay. We'll head down there and deal with them. The Kusa Federation wants peace. I'm shocked. Okay. There's 100% war score. So, at this point, we're going to take what we can. Let's see what we can get. Not everything, that's for sure. Okay. I'm going to leave off some of this over here. I would rather have territories over this way on the coast. Like that. That's the most that we can take. However, we can do this differently. Specifically, we can go against Kispoko and take everything from them, which we will do. We demand their full annexation. Apparently we didn't get their tribal land. That's awkward. But now we're going to have to wait for our diplomat to come back. That's fine. No real concern there. We're going to have this done very, very soon. Celtiberian zealots over here. And we'll deal with those. No problem. Okay. That diplomat will be back in about 50 days. We won a siege, and we will head down here and deal with that. I would like to head over like this way and finish off this siege. Beautiful. So we're going to catch this force. That's great. Norse zealots in Cork. Sure, we'll go deal with those. We can also now embrace printing press, which we will certainly do. Done. Beautiful. Okay. From here, we want to get our diplomat back. That will be done in 20 days. Cool. And there we go. Now we're going to come over here and we are going to grab Kizkiz. We cannot make this a core. So, I would normally make them a vassal. That's not really an option. We're going to pillage their capital and just take gold from them. It's all uncoreable, so that's fine. We're going to bring back our diplomat next. And they will arrive here shortly. We won the battle down here. All good. And we'll get this siege done. We'll get this siege done soon as well. Now they're attacking up over here. I don't really care about that, though. That's all fine for now. Okay, 30 days until we can get what we're going to get here. Which is going to be most of this, if not all. Yes, I know that there's a call for peace. We will get there. Okay. We could send this force up over here to defend this area, and that's exactly what we'll do. Revolt over here, here, and here. Okay, so there's one here that's now dealt with. There's one here that's now dealt with. So that's both of these. Where's this one? Okay, up here. That's fine. No problem for the time being. Our diplomat is now free, and we will take what we can here. And in fact, this is all that we can take. Done. Now we're going to be wildly overextended here. I was hoping there would be a colonial nation. I was really hoping there would be a colonial nation off of that, but I think we have to colonize for a colonial nation. Imagine that. Well, we can start coring this. It's reasonably cheap. So we can core all of this. Or not all of it, but a significant chunk of it. We're going to have rebels for a good long time over here. And that's fine. We are going to try to create a colonial nation here, though. So, as far as this down here goes, we'll come back to this in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and the next episode, we're going to have some overextension, but it won't be anywhere near as bad as it has been in the past. This is much, much easier to manage, so that will be great. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, Raw Potato, Elmichi Nazi, Justin Everett, wow, I messed it up again. It's been several episodes. I'm sorry about that. Emiliana Cambron, Martin Lawrence, and all the rest. I was getting better at it. I don't know why. Emiliano is not particularly difficult to say, but I don't know. I don't know. And all the rest, of course. And, of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.